everybody, hope everyone's doing well. Well, today it is Tuesday, it is April 30th, yes, 2024, and I'm here to do, I don't want to call it an impromptu video because it's really not. I woke up this morning and I thought, you know what, I kind of want to talk about what happened yesterday, to try to discuss it more in a real-time kind of thing because the feelings and everything is sort of fresh. And I didn't want to wait until Sunday to do my weekly update and then touch on it. So that's why I'm firing up the camera, because the feelings are sort of really, really raw, if you will. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about yesterday. On Sunday night, like I said, today's Tuesday. So on Sunday night, my son called me and he asked me if I can take care of my grandbaby for Monday, yesterday, because they were going to go see the ultrasound of the baby. And so she can't be in the room. So I said, yes, of course. He ends up calling me again around 12 at this point, and he says, Mom, I'm at In-N-Out getting, his daughter some lunch to bring here. And I want to get you something. I want to buy you your lunch. And I took him up on his offer because at that point I really had nothing ready for me to eat. So he brought me 3 Flying Dutchmans from In-N-Out. Basically, it's 2 hamburger patties per Dutchman, and then on top you have like American slice on top. So basically I had six patties. Okay. Well, you guys, I ate those around, what time did it end up being? Like 12:30, 12:45. And I did not get comfortably stuffed, you guys. I didn't. I still felt a little hungry after. Yeah, I did. Keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. Okay. So what ended up happening pretty much the whole day, I was outside with my granddaughter. Yes, as my kids got home, they would go out there with me too, like Savannah and Evan, and even Aiden a little bit. But I was riding bikes. I was riding my oldest son's bike. I'm 5'4", people. That bike is tall. And it's kind of, I have to like lean on it to stand, because my feet don't touch the floor, like tippy toes. And my daughter was out there, and my daughter's like, Mom, don't you fall. Mom, don't fall. I'm like, no, I'm not going to fall. I haven't ridden a bike in about, I would say 6 years. I have my own bike. It's a nice yellow Schwinn bike, but I can't, it's flat, or I got to figure out what's going on with it. But I definitely want to ride. And so you guys, you know what? When I first rode my bike 6 years ago, I have to tell you, I was kind of like, feeling a little off, you know, like I wasn't secure. I was very secure. I really believe that, when you work the mind, remember I talk about cognitive exercising and balance exercises. I really believe that has a lot to do with how I took to the bike with ease. And the fact that I don't even fit in the bike, I don't fit, it's too high for me. Oh, sorry, you guys. But I did pretty good. I did really, really good. But that's what I did. I did that, and I picked up my son Evan from school. My granddaughter and we went and things like that. But it was go, go, go. Or if not outside, if not inside, but it was go, go, go. At this point, my son had texted me or called me around 3 o'clock, and he says, Mom, would you mind if afterwards we can go eat, like him and his girlfriend go eat? I said, go do it. So I said, yeah, take your time. I kind of wanted a little bit of a rough time when they would kind of get home or be home or come pick up the baby rather. Oh, come pick up my granddaughter, because, I too wanted to work out, and I have schedule, when should I eat, right? But that's all. It was just kind of like sort of an estimated time they would come pick up my granddaughter. And so I went out there again with the bike, but this time I had all my kids, and we just put some chairs outside and we were just having a blast, you guys. I was in the moment, and I'm finding myself more and more in those moments. I really am. Like my mind isn't so tangled up in all that emotional stuff, you know what I mean? Consumed by it. I'll put a video right here if you want. I'm separated from my husband, and I talk a lot about where I'm at in my mind. but I really am enjoying a lot more things. Or I don't know if I'm enjoying them more, if that's really the right way to say that, but I just in the moment, what I call living, just living the moments. And it just feels really, really good. I don't have a heaviness all the time on me. I mean, I'm not saying I don't feel sadness or I don't feel like this is odd or like feeling odd or whatever because we're separated, my husband and I. But I feel like when I'm in the moment, I'm in them. So it was just it's an amazing time enjoying my granddaughter and my kids. Anyway, what ended up happening was I started getting hungry. Mind you, I'm on a bike. Mind you, I'm running around. Mind you, it was go, 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 go from early on in the morning. And I really was getting hungry. And I started thinking about the shake that was waiting for me, my protein shake. And I'm like, is that going to be enough? Now, I've been in this position before. Remember, I dropped my granddaughter off this past Saturday? I was that kind of hungry. And when I got home, I don't know if I said that in the when I did my Sunday video. I'll put the link here. But as I'm driving home, I called my daughter and I said, "Hey, would you mind making me like 5 eggs with some bacon and things? Because I am really hungry." And I knew the shake wasn't going to be it. I think I did say it, and she did, and so I ended up having more than my shake because again, I had my grandbaby. We're at the park. It was just go, 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 and so there was a lot of expended energy. So that's the kind of day I was having. But I said to myself, I really want Raising Canes. I really do. I really want Raising Canes. So my daughter looks at me. She's like, "What?" Because I've been on keto. What? Really? I said, "Yeah, I kind of really do. Kind of really do, you guys." But I go, "But I don't know." I go, "I don't know. I don't know. I don't know." And they're like, "Okay." So at this point, we're still outside, and then my son ends up showing up around 6. And so they pretty much leave. I got to see the baby, the ultrasound. Oh my gosh, the little boy, I got to see the ultrasound and everything, and my grandbaby's crying because she doesn't want to go home. She wants them to leave. So she's crying. Gamma, gamma. I'm seeing the ultrasound pictures and being emotional about that. Looking at my son going, my son now is going to have a son. And I'm just taking it all in, you guys, everything while I'm hungry and tired and exhausted. So they ended up leaving. Okay, my grandbaby went screaming. My son had to just get her, put her in the car seat, and they just left because there was no consoling her. I don't know how she did on the way up there. I'm pretty sure she fell asleep. I'm pretty sure. So anyway, my daughter at this point, my daughter does tell me that actually she told me before they left. Okay, she kind of told me on the side that my husband wanted to talk to me. I said okay. So at that point, I thought, oh God, I wasn't ready for it. I really am not. This has been 2 months now that I've talked to him. I've seen him, but that I've talked to him. And I thought, I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm got all kind of emotions, and now I got this. So I made a decision to go ahead and eat out. I really, really did. I said, we're going to eat out. Now, did I make that decision because of it? It kind of pushed it, maybe. Or because I don't have time. I knew the protein shake. It might have been enough. I don't know. I just really felt like I wanted food. I didn't want to cook no eggs. I didn't want to do any of that because he was going to show up. So I just said, I want a Raising Cane's. So I gave my daughter, I bought everybody, my 3 kids and myself, and they went and go picked it up. I gave them money. By the way, it's like the price is like if you would go eat what used to be eating out at a restaurant, at an actual sit-down restaurant. Those are the prices now for fast food for people of 4. It's too, anyway. So at the time that my daughter went to go get us the food, and I stayed behind, you guys, because I had to clean the whole house. It was toys here, toys there, da 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 da. I knew that I wasn't going to be able to have my grandbaby help me pick up the toys because of the emotions that we were in. Anyway, so I stayed behind to clean up and stuff. And so she went and I said, just give me a four piece with the double fries, because they'll give you in the meal, they give you the four piece, the fries, the coleslaw, and then the piece of like butter toast, a buttery toast, like a thick one. And I said, just double fries, the four piece, and then you guys can have the bread. You can split it. I don't care. And I said, okay. But as they left and I'm cleaning, I'm feeling all kind of nervousness. Okay. I'm like, am I ready for this? Should I do this? Do I want to do this? I don't think I want to do this. I think, because I'm in two places. It referred to that video, but I'm afraid to hear and see and want, and then be like, okay, we'll try it again. You know what I mean? But then there's this thing about me that I'm feeling all kinds of difference. Like I said, I'm in the moment. I don't feel so heavy all the time. I'm able to look a little bit, um, I'm able to see a little bit of what I want for my life. You know what I mean? Like I'm in here in these places. And I'll be honest, I really thought that he was gonna. Part of me thought that there was a possibility he would ask me for the divorce. And am I ready for that? Am I ready to hear that? I really did. So what ended up happening, you guys, and in the middle of picking up the toys, and I'm going through this whole thing in my head, I text my son Evan, because my daughter was driving and my son went with him. So I text him. I said, hey, I think I want a 7-piece double fries. And he's like, I go, but how much is it? How much is it for the Caniac combo? It's called the Caniac combo. Now, this is Raising Cane's, my favorite fast food. And he said, it's like $18. I'm like, oh, heck no. No, 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 no. No, no, give me the 4. You guys order what you want, but just give me the 4-piece. He's like, okay. So when my daughter comes home with the food, they both arrive with the food. My daughter says, guess what? And I said, what? And she says, you got 7-piece. I'm like, what? No, it's too much. $18, you guys. Anyway, she says, I told Dad we were going to go eat at Raising Cane's, and he bought it. He bought everybody's food. I'm like, what? Wow. So I got you the 7-piece. Now, just a brief note. In the past, I've said that my husband and I, when we go to Raising Cane's, we share. That's what we share. 7-piece strips, chicken strips, okay? Double fries, and then the bread he has. We split the fries. He tends to eat a little bit more sometimes, and sometimes me a little bit more, but we split the fries. But the chicken strips, he'll have the 4 and I'll have the 3, and I'm fine with that, you guys. Well, guess what happened? The same thing that happened with the lunch. I did not get full. I did not get comfortably stuffed, you guys, and I ate it all. 7 strips, double fries. I did not eat the bread. And I was not comfortably stuffed. I wasn't. Just like earlier. So I don't know. I don't know if I expended a lot of energy. My muscles are very active tissue. They take everything in. And I don't know. I don't know. I know it doesn't work that quickly when you eat. I get it. It takes time to process it and everything. But I'm just saying, like, I did not get full, where other times I would get full. Other times I would get full on 3, an order of fries, and then my drink, and I would be comfortably stuffed. I would be fine, but not these 2 instances. Okay, so we're gonna move on now. I ate, and I ended up putting on this, what I have on today to work out in, and my pants that I have on. I put this on last night. I thought maybe I would get in a little belly dancing. And because I just, I rested a little bit, and I just wanted to do a little belly dancing. Nothing, no exercise like hard. I just wanted to belly dance. And I don't know why I said it like that, but there was no time. He showed up, and we talked, and I was very nervous, and I mentally psyched myself up a little bit, thinking that he would maybe ask for the divorce, but he did not. And what I can say about it, you guys, what I can say is that there was an apology, like other times. I can say that, and I don't know how this is going to sound, but it's not enough anymore. And I didn't realize where I was mentally, like really, because like I said, it's been a lot of this. Please check out that video. But I really affirmed more where I'm at now after talking to him. After talking to him, I know where I'm at, leaning towards. I really do see that either way, great changes for sure are going to happen with me. Okay? Either way. He said he noticed great changes in me. And I did touch on codependency with him. I said I'm starting to see that evolving through the years that there was a codependency that I developed with you. And that's a video I do want to talk about. I don't mind talking about that because that really is a lot to do with me and how I got here. You know, that really has to do a lot more about me. But yeah, it wasn't as scary as I thought. However, I will tell you, you know, it was late at this point. My daughter actually needed him for a couple of things for school. And so, you know, I'm not about 4 or 5 hour long talks anymore, going in circles and in circles and in circles. Those days are over. I mean, as far as I can see, you know, I don't mind talking for hours, but let there be a sense of movement forward or understanding on both people. You know what I mean? I don't mind that. But no, definitely not just going in circles. And yeah. So because it was late, he did ask if he can come today and talk a little bit more. I said, yeah. I said, sure. But I did sort of preface it by saying what it's not going to be, you know? Yeah. Yeah. So inevitably, I think both of us, obviously, it's a relationship, it's two people. And I've always said to you that I could see where I've contributed. I can see my role in it, and I'm working on that. And that I can bring to you guys. I think that's going to be my next video. I do, because I think some of you might relate. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. But regardless, I don't mind talking about that. So he'll be here today again. But I'm definitely moving forward, you guys. I definitely see a really big shift in me. I really, really do. In all kinds of areas. All right, my friends, that's it. That's all I wanted to tell you, that I ate out. It was an emotional day. I saw my ultrasound pictures of my grandbaby. Got to be with my granddaughter, really taking her in. My kids, my son Aaron, going to be a daddy of 2 now. Being out there, riding bikes, chasing down my granddaughter. Felt really good. And then it ended up being less scary talking to him. You know what I mean? And I was scared of me. You know what I mean? Like, I was scared of me. I was scared also to hear maybe potentially divorce. There's just a lot of, you know, a scary moment for me, but it wasn't too bad. All right, my friends, that is it. That is everything. I just wanted to bring it to you guys more in real time versus coming on Sunday and sort of trying to get through my notes. This is really all from the cuff of emotions. So I wasn't going to take my ketones today, but I thought, you know what? Just do it. It is what it is. You know what I mean? And I moved on from the eating out, okay? I don't feel any kind of way when I woke up this morning other than very swollen. If you see my ring, this was falling off, but do you see the indentation that it's leaving? Because I'm very swollen still, so I'm drinking a lot of water. In fact, I have my water right here, drinking a lot of water. And kind of flushing out a lot of that inflammation due to the salt and all that. But I don't feel any kind of like dragging like I typically do. I don't. I have a lot of energy. I woke up early, started laundry and everything today. So yeah, you know, I did it. I ate out, and then we're going to move on from that, right? We're going to move on. So Anyways, that's it, my friends. I will talk to y'all very, very soon. Okay, take care. Bye. Okay, you guys, it is 6 o'clock. I thought I would do my ketones. Didn't think I wanted to. So yesterday when I had the meal, the canes, I had it at, oh, what time was it? 7 o'clock, about there. So it's definitely been 24 hours because it's 6 o'clock. I just did my ketones, so let me show you what they are. Oof, I think we have some traces of ketones. Some. Definitely. Some traces. Yeah, I wouldn't. Well, yeah, you could see it's got that color in there in the middle. On the outer rim, it definitely has some negative, but I would say we're maybe in between. We'll move to a different light. Yeah, you could barely see some traces of ketones there in the center. But yeah, I wouldn't say I'm negative completely. I do see trace, but it's particles, like trace particles of ketones.